Our family has always revered Nnemiri, the goddess of the river. She is a powerful deity, known for her generosity and protection. But beware, for her wrath is terrible. My grandmother, Susan, would often tell me stories about Nnemiri's power. She'd say, Nneka, our family has been blessed with prosperity and good fortune because of Nnemiri's favor. But there was one story that always sent shivers down my spine. It started when my cousin, Amaka, began to experience strange occurrences. She'd hear whispers in the river, and sometimes, she'd disappear for hours, only to return with a far-off look in her eyes. Susan would say it was Nnemiri calling to her, but I knew something was wrong. One night, I followed Amaka to the river. The moon was full, casting a silver glow over the water. As we worked, the trees seemed to lean in, their branches like skeletal fingers reaching for us. Amaka stopped at the riverbank and began to chant. The words were ancient, passed down through our family. Suddenly, the water began to churn, and a figure emerged. Its hands were hooked like fish hooks, and its eyes glowed like lanterns in the dark. Amaka spoke to it in a voice that wasn't her own. I tried to run, but my feet felt heavy, as if rooted to the spot. The entity, Nnemiri, began to change Amaka. Her body began to twist and contort, her limbs elongating like the branches of the river trees. I watched in horror as she became a vessel for the goddess. When the ritual ended, Amaka collapsed, her body covered in hook marks. Susan appeared, her eyes gleaming with a mixture of fear and reverence. She said, Nneka, Nnemiri has chosen Chiamaka as her vessel. We must appease her with sacrifices. But I knew something was terribly wrong. Amaka's behavior became more erratic, and she'd often disappear for days. When she returned, she'd be covered in mud and river weed, her eyes empty and cold. As time passed, our family's fortunes began to decline. Crops would wither, and livestock would fall ill. People would whisper that Nnemiri's wrath had been unleashed upon us. But Susan would say it was just a test of our devotion. One by one, family members began to disappear. Some said they were taken by Nnemiri, while others claimed they ran away. I was the last one left, and I knew I had to escape. But the night I tried to leave, Nnemiri appeared before me. Its hooked hands gleamed in the moonlight, and I felt its icy breath on my skin. I tried to run, but my feet felt heavy, as if rooted to the spot. The last thing I remember is the sound of hooves scraping against wood, and the feeling of darkness closing in. When I woke up, I was alone in the forest, the river flowing silently in the distance. I ran as fast as I could, never looking back. I haven't spoken to anyone about this, fearing they'll think I'm crazy. But the memories haunt me still. If you're watching this, beware of Nnemiri's power. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel.